Hi, it's Faith from Vonza, and welcome to module number 3, M for marketing. We're talking about the 5 steps to launch your profitable online business, and marketing is so important. You know, there was a time when there was very few ways and methods in which you can market your business. It was primarily through television, radio, and print marketing that you can get your message to the masses. And if you didn't have a lot of money, you were stuck because you couldn't get what you had to offer out to everyone. It literally took some guerrilla marketing tactics. And understand this, at Vonza, we understand guerrilla marketing tactics. We understand the way the world is going in business and the internet and the like. So when you sign up for V Success Coaching on a paid plan at Vonza, you'll have access to that, in which we go deep into the different methods that I'll talk about here on this course. So for the sake of time, I will share with you a few methods in which now are available to us. So even if you don't have a large budget, you can still market your company. So we have, of course, email marketing, internet marketing, blog marketing, social media marketing, SEO, search engine optimization. Of course, print marketing is still widely in use and in effect, and the like. That gives you, as a business owner now, the opportunity of a lifetime. Now, in Vonza fashion, we love to have a simple, profitable business. So we will never tell you to use all of those different methods of marketing. No, when you get a bigger team, you can do that. But right now, as it is, go ahead and focus on 3 main ways that you're going to market your business and the strategy that you'll use to do it. We'll, of course, help you with this in V Success Coaching. Now, talking about marketing is very imperative because you can have the best product. You can have the greatest personality in the world. But if people don't know about it, you're going to have a hobby because you're not making any money. So in the last module called Audience, we talked about the people who you were talking to. And when we say talking to, communicating with, we're really talking about marketing to. Because one of the key things in business is being able to identify your target market and communicate to them in a way that feels real, feels authentic, and helps them to understand why they need to do business with you instead of someone else. And of course, delivering that product or service to them in a timely fashion. So, speaking about marketing, let's get into a couple of ways and strategies that you can use to market your business and what that really looks like. So, number 1 is branding. Now, part of your marketing strategy is going to be more than just pretty colors, i.e. the psychology of colors. But yet, that is a very important aspect of your marketing. Why? Because remember, in the last module, we talked about identifying your demographic. Who are you talking to? What product or service is it that you're offering for your potential clientele? And if you use colors that don't resonate with them, don't resonate with the industry, it's going to be a disconnect. And you don't want to have a disconnect with your business. You want to have that connection. You want to have that natural draw to you. So for example, if you're talking about finances, you don't want to make the color of your business brown. Green is a great color. Gold, black, white, yellow. Great colors if you're in the industry of finance. Also, too, what about if you're in the industry of health and wellness? Red is not going to be the color you want to use. You want to use, again, white, black, green, and of course, there's different shades of green that can get you and communicate to your people. Now, some different demographics like certain things. For example, one of the demographics you should also look at is ethnicity. If you have ethnicities from overseas, for example, Indians, Africans, they love color. and lots of it. So your brand is going to want to have color that's cohesive, lots of color that's cohesive and syncs with the industry and also you, because you want to be authentic to yourself while still drawing in your clients. Now, there are other countries and other industries that a lot of color just won't work. You want something clean, simple, precise. Remember when I was talking about how much income or how much money they make and what their income bracket is? The ultra affluent don't like a whole bunch of busyness and loud and shouting and things of that nature. No, they like clean, simple, direct to the point in the offerings that they get from their potential companies. So you want to have a brand. You want to market in a way that really speaks to them and shows them that you know who they are and they can be comfortable with you. Okay, so that's a little bit about the psychology of branding. And one last thing on that, actually, make sure you take out the time to look through the workbook that we put together for you for this course, because in that workbook, you're going to have a section in which you can really hone in on not only the coloring of your business, but also to the value and the value system that you put in place for your business. This is very key and will also allow you to speak the same and communicate the same message throughout everything that you do. Number 2 is pricing. Pricing is super important because if you're talking to the super affluent, if you price it too low, that is your products, your services, and whatever it is that you're offering, they're going to be skeptical because many of the super affluent feel like the higher the price, the higher quality, the higher value that they're going to get. Their concern is not money. Their concern is, can you deliver on what it is that you're saying? Versus if you have a client base or audience that's still working their way up, they're still coming up in their finances, you don't want to price it way too high to where they believe in you and they like you, but it's just out of their reach, because then you're not going to have any clients. And that's that thing we were talking about, the disconnect. We don't want that. So when it comes to pricing, one of the things that you want to do, again, is research. Research other people in your industry. Okay? Also, too, research their price points and where they are. The other thing that you have to pay attention to is research those brands, those companies, and look at their demographics. If it matches your demographics, price accordingly. If it doesn't, find someone else. Why? Because you want to make sure that you're not just looking at, oh, we do the same thing, so the price should be the same. You want to look at those people who are naturally drawn to you, naturally attracted to you, and serve them and serve them well. I have a friend who is a guru at Instagram marketing. She is bad to the bone in it. And guess what? She offers great products, great services, primarily digital products. But she's also priced in a very reasonable fashion. And there are other people who do a great job just like she does, but they're priced a bit higher. What am I showing you? That's showing you the difference in demographic. And I remember one time where my friend said the reason why she prices her business the way that she does is she knows that her ideal client is someone like her when she first started her business. When she first started her business, she was only making about $9, $10 an hour. She just couldn't afford the high price stuff. But she was able to find people who could give her the things that she needed so she could start her business and start it well. Well, guess what? That's really working for her advantage. In less than 10 years, she's bringing in millions of dollars a year. That is amazing. And here's the thing. If it happened for her, we know that it can happen for you too. But let's keep going so that we can get that going for you. Number 3, your personality. Now, I know a lot of people may have some discrepancy with this, but hear me out. One of the methods and forms of marketing today is influencer marketing. An influencer is someone who has, of course, influence in their industry and in their regard. This can be anyone from Instagram famous person to a celebrity, a basketball player, or any type of sports player, someone who has a lot of followers or a lot of people who highly revere them. And so when they promote something or they talk about something, it causes their followers and those who love them to pay attention and seek out that very thing. This is so powerful nowadays, and you see it all the time. Just like when Pepsi used to have Britney Spears, Michael Jackson, and all of these favorite celebrities of ours drinking their soda. Why? To influence us who love them to take the product. So with influencer marketing, you have to understand that what comes into that is the personality of the person. With your business nowadays, you want to make it personable. You want to have somebody that the client can be attracted to. Emphasis on somebody, because nowadays, people are looking for that interaction. They're looking for someone who understands them. They're looking for someone who makes sense to them. They're looking for someone who's overcome the struggles that they've had, that resonates with them, that speaks their language. And it's easier to do that when you have a personality or a person behind the brand. And understand this, yes, there are brands out there, just like the Pepsi, just like the Cokes of the world, and Starbucks and the like, that don't necessarily have a person behind it. But watch this. When you pay attention to it, they're still using influencer, i.e. a personality, to promote the brand. Just like when you see Michael Jackson, Britney Spears, Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, even LeBron James, all talking about different products, it causes us to love those products as well. That is a personality. So understand, in marketing, the key goal that you have is to position your product in the right place so that the right people can see you, find you, connect with you, and thereby, upon them connecting and trusting you, purchase your product. Here's another helpful tip for you. Even when it comes to your marketing, what you want to do is make sure to find your audience, where they live, where they hang out, what social media platforms they like the most, what groups they're in on those social media platforms, so that you can engage with them in a very loving and personable way. I have found when it comes to businesses just getting started, 3 of the best methods of marketing to use is going to be storytelling, social media, and internet in general. Why? Because everyone is on the internet, literally. If they have a smartphone in their pocket, by the touch of a button, they have access to the internet, which means when you position your business well, they have access to you. All right, that's it for module number 3. Just know this. Marketing is essential to your business. And even with your marketing, your copy, i.e. the words that you write on your website, on your landing pages, and the like, all of those features that you can find on Vonza are essential to talking with your customer and connecting with them. Until next time.